Hey Tiz, how's it going? Oh boy, it's dream fuckery time. Where were we in the game? I forget. Were we in a Somnium? I don't think we were. I don't remember. It's been a minute. Nope. Not here, thank you. It was created 43 minutes ago. Seems to be every stream now that I'm getting at least one of them. I don't like that. Yeah, isn't he a really good guy, though? From the chatter that I've read. Yeah, I don't know why they're using his name. That kind of stinks. Kind of stinks to be him, I guess. Oh god, I think I would just straight up reset the boss. I don't need that. Though, honestly, a couple of donations would probably take him out faster than resetting him. Because, let's see. Damage dealt per dollar is 100 points, but damage dealt per sub is 400. So, a couple of subs would do it, probably. Though again, I'd probably just restart it and make sure that the HP is correct. Which would, if I reset it and had it from like the very first boss, it would be me that you would be going up against. Because I think I was the first original boss. Fingers crossed we won't have to worry about it, yeah. So we're going to have Monday streams for at least the next 3 weeks or so. Because I'm going to be having band on Tuesday nights during stream time. Because apparently there is a concert going on the 19th. So we're doing every week practices to get ready for it. Which that's going to be interesting. And, yeah. Well, thank you. I hope it goes well. We'll see. I think after the concert, we're gonna go back to every other week, where it's the first and third Tuesdays is practice. So I guess we'll we'll see how that shakes out and adjust around it. So basically every week that I do have stream, or that I do have practice, will be a Monday stream, and weeks that I don't have practice will be a normal Tuesday stream, I think is how I'm going to work it. And in order to keep track of that, I'll put that on my calendar on my About page under my account, so we'll just roll with it and see how it goes. I did enjoy playing trumpet at practice last week, so I'm definitely going back. And yeah. So I have been having fun this weekend. I have been teaching my father how to play Sea of Thieves, and he is seeming to have an absolute blast. We were playing for a little bit before stream, and we were working on the different merchant missions that you can do. And we were doing all right, and a player sloop started coming towards us. I got skittish, got us underway, away from the island. The player sloop did not try to attack us, thankfully, but we sailed right into the radius of a skeleton sloop, which is basically it's NPC enemy. And so we managed to get away from them, but not until I realized that the chickens that we were supposed to deliver got killed by the cannon blast that we got hit by the sloop. So we didn't have enough time to go back and grab more chickens. It just really made me frustrated because we were so close to being done with that mission. We were like one island away from the outpost to turn it in, and it just skeleton sloops ruined that mission completely. But you know, that happens sometimes. It's just how it goes. But it is now time for a video game. So give me a second and I'll get us on over. Now, as a reminder, if you have not watched this game before, it is a very flashy game. So if you are someone who has any kind of seizures, you may not want to watch this game. Alright. Launch. Alright, we are back with AI Somnium Files. And I believe we were trusting, still in the trusting of Iris. We're still trusting her. We're at Ikumi Shrine. I think we finished this bit. We just finished talking with her. We are headed to an abandoned factory for some reason. I don't remember why. It has been a bit because we ended up accidentally skipping a week because A, band practice, B, I slept through stream last week.
Is this the place?
Yes.
Oh, right. Renji
Where did
brought her
Renji try
here.
to take you?
That door in the back.
Oh my. That looks like a sink machine.
A sink machine. Though it appears to be slightly different than the one in Abyss.
Could this be the prototype Peter was talking about?
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
But what is it doing here? Hey, Iris! Are you okay? Iris, stay with me!
Date, Iris's vital signs are going critical.
What? Why?
Unknown. But I believe the issue is with her brain.
Her brain?
Part of her brain is experiencing massive failure.
He doesn't know about the tumor in this one.
Let's get her to a hospital.
We never learned about the tumor in this.
We do not have enough time. I estimate that Iris's brain can last only 10 to 15 more minutes before the damage is irreparable.
How do you know that?
I have scanned and analyzed her thoroughly. Her symptoms indicate that she will die within minutes.
What? Sink.
What?
I'll use the sink machine here to go inside her brain.
That will not cure her condition.
I'm not trying to cure her. 2 days ago, I saw her dead body. After that, we went into Sosujima's brain. And in his Somnium, I saved Iris. Somehow, I saved Iris in the real world, too.
Maybe we're in a parallel world or something.
If I do the same thing again...
You think you can save her?
Yes. Ila, please, help me.
Is that an order?
Yes.
Then I suppose I have no choice. My mission is to support you.
All right. We don't have a lot of time. Let's get moving.
Date, this device is a prototype. It is not identical to the one at Abyss.
You said that already, so what?
I do not know how to reset it. There must be a manual of some kind. We need to find that before we begin.
Alright. Prototype sync equipment. No idea where this is here. Need to find the manual to operate it. Where's the damn manual? Sync. Syncing. Different kind of sync. Shall be. A lot of stuff here. No manual.
Found it! I don't believe it.
Gore warning. Maybe not.
Date, are you ready?
Never mind.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
Let's go.
Shovel Forge again?
This looks...
I'm gonna save real fast. This is this one yet.
kind of like the other time I synced with Iris, but there's a different atmosphere now. By the way, what happened to your usual appearance?
I decided to hold back this time. This is no time to be playing around. Putting that aside, you want to help Iris, correct? Then we need to hurry.
So what do we need to do?
Care to ask the owner of this world?
She's lost consciousness, even in her own Somnium.
That proves how critical her condition is. Whoa!
For you shall be blessed with eternal life.
What was that?
I do not know, but it appears as though we have no choice but to believe those words.
The fruit of immortality, huh? But I don't see any fruit.
We need to do something about this beam of light first.
I've seen that monument before, but back then...
Somnium scan! Activate!
Okay, flash warning. Alright, so we've got 3 mental locks. 4 mental locks. So we need to be very careful with how we use our time. Alright.
Iris is unconscious.
Okay, so we get timies from investigating, waking, and talking. So let's see what we get from investigating.
Why can't we wake Iris up?
If we woke her up forcefully, she might become mentally and physically exhausted. We don't know if it is even possible for her to wake up.
The core is... It's the same one I saw in the last sync. If I touch the core like last time...
Even in the Somnium world, it might be better to not put too much burden on Iris.
You're right.
Iris is unconscious.
Alright, that gave us a 20-second timey. Pedestal B, pedestal C. Let's go look at the egg-shaped monument.
An egg-shaped monument.
It looks more like a sugar cube to me.
Dig, investigate, place on pedestal. Investigate.
An egg-shaped monument. A pattern of a snake is carved into it. Opals are placed in the center. It must have some meaning to Iris, but I cannot determine what.
Looks like cheese cubes to me.
Cheese cubes. Alright, so we got a 10-second timey.
A
Pedestal
monument
A.
is placed on top of the pedestal.
I thought it was almond tofu on top of a rice cake.
But, investigate.
This is the same monument we saw before.
Can you move it?
I can try. I cannot move it.
But we'll probably need it for something.
That is a high possibility.
Alright, so we have 2 fixed... Well, all of them are fixed timies. So... let's see if we can talk to her.
Iris is unconscious.
Let's change it to wake her up.
Iris, wake up! Iris!
She won't wake up.
Date, we should stop and try something else.
Yeah,
Okay, and that gave us another 10. So we're just back where we started. Let's go check out pedestal B? Wait, no. We need to take the egg-shaped monument, I just bet you.
An egg-shaped monument.
It looks more like a sugar cube to me.
We're gonna dig it. Or place it on pedestal?
I see. Putting this here
really
cuts
scared
off
for a
the
second
light.
that it
I
had
feel like I've
frozen.
seen this in a movie.
Don't you mean you've seen this in Iris's Somnium?
Just put it down. Didn't expect that.
No, this is... I see.
Did you figure something out?
This might turn into a pentagram.
Oh, I get it. That means...
Yes, that leaves this remaining.
This. Choiza?
A Chozuya.
Chozuya. Well, we've... That's all 20s. Let's investigate it for 10. Oh, it's that dude again. Weird.
Oh, lucky me! This man again! Did you see that, Date?
I don't think that's the reaction you're supposed to have.
Well, at least we got a 10. Oh, achievement unlocked. Dream Wanderer. Give me a second. I am going to go ahead and save again while we're doing okay.
A Chozuya.
Stick my hand in it. Alright.
Let me see. There's something here.
Not what I expected to happen.
A monument. If you place it against the light, it will complete the pentagram.
Do it. What?
Oh no.
They have appeared before. It may symbolize Iris's insecurities. Whoa! We have to deal with them before we find the fruit of immortality.
What do you want me to do?
They don't want us to complete the pentagram.
Is that why they attacked the Chozuya and Irises?
But this pedestal has not been attacked. They cannot attack it for some reason.
You think so?
What other explanation could there be? As long as there is even a slight possibility, we must try.
Right.
Thinking about what worked previously, we need to make a pentagram.
So we need to
But
put
the
the thing
attack has
there.
scrambled everything. We do not have time for trial and error. Think carefully.
Okay, checkpoint saved.
An egg-shaped monument.
I'll go ahead and investigate it for 10.
This monument is yellow.
So it might belong over there.
Indeed, that is the only yellow pedestal.
And
An egg-shaped monument.
it's... Make it 20.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it? A pedestal.
Over
nothing
here.
on top of it.
for 10 seconds?
If we had a monument, we could place it here. A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
Another 10, so let's go ahead and make this 10.
Upsy daisy!
What does that mean?
I was merely trying to lighten the mood.
I appreciate the thought, but
Oh. Okay.
Aw. Be nice to Iva. Alright, so are the other things not working anymore?
A pedestal with a monument on top of it. A monument is already placed on it. Is that all right?
you're right. We should leave this as is.
So where's the other monuments, I guess?
A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
I feel like I'm using a lot too many
Something
investigates.
is strange about this pedestal.
You're right. It looks weird.
Could this be the result of a bug?
If that's the case, we can't use it.
Oh, we need to go replace the... Gotcha.
An egg-shaped monument.
I gotcha. Pick up.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it? A pedestal with nothing on top of it. Understood. Huh?
It went through.
It doesn't seem like we can place a monument here.
Great. This one over here?
A pedestal with nothing on top of it. Understood. The light!
The pentagram is complete.
Sweet.
What?
Why isn't it working? The pentagram is complete.
The placement of the monuments must be incorrect. The lines of the pentagram must form the golden ratio. You cannot call it a true pentagram if the shape is broken. At the very least, the placement needs to be symmetrical.
Got it. I'll try again.
Okay. So that one was good. Maybe we take this one over here.
A pedestal with a monument on top of it.
Take.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it? A pedestal with nothing on top of it. Understood.
There's only one yellow, right?
An egg-shaped monument.
Take.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it? A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
Yeah, at least getting all these 1/8s is very efficient. Okay, that's a 25er.
Upsy daisy!
Hopefully that works.
The light!
The Pentagram is complete.
No, that's still not right.
What?
Why isn't it working? Pentagram is complete.
The placement of the monuments must be incorrect. The lines up you cannot cut at the very...
Got it.
Alright, so... What am I doing around here? I can only move the blue and... I can only really do the blue and the yellow. Let's see, map. So that's the monument, that's the... It comes from here, goes here, we have something here. So we probably want to place there, I guess? Far one? No. For some reason I'm having trouble visualizing this. Goes from here. These two are glitched. Time though, because they said we could change the ones.
A pedestal with a monument on top of it. A monument is already placed on it. But how about this?
No, this might not be it.
And that just took 10 seconds. But beating this bit. Go ahead and put this back on top.
An egg-shaped monument. Understood. Where would you like me to place it? A pedestal with nothing on top of it. Upsy daisy!
Oh wait.
The light!
Oops. Okay, so if I place the yellow one, it just immediately
Pentagram is complete.
does it.
Why isn't it working?
The placement of the monuments must be...
Okay, so place yellow last. We learned that much. Guardians. Dog blue. What's this?
Guardian dog statue. If we had a monument, we could place it here.
Could. So maybe that's where it's supposed to go?
A pedestal with a monument on top of it.
I don't know if this...
A monument is
it's not
already
going to give me
placed on
a
it.
tiny, is
Is
it?
that alright?
You're right. We should leave this as is.
A pedestal with a monument on top of it. Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Not gonna happen.
Date, we don't have much time. We have to go back.
No, we can't! Iris! Iris!
Gave me a 1/7 right at the last minute. Let's try try from there. Alright. So let's go ahead and take it and place it there. Try it there.
An egg-shaped monument. Understood. Where would you like me to place it? A guardian dog statue.
Let's try placing it here.
Understood.
Eat a 25? We did. Wait, where do you want me to take this one?
A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
Not sure what you mean, but okay.
Upsy daisy!
What does that mean?
I was merely trying to lighten. Oh. The light!
The pentagram
Oh
is
yeah,
complete.
God, that's not right at all.
What?
Why isn't it working? The pentagram is complete.
Okay, so you said the one from the top right corner. To the top left corner?
A pedestal with a monument on top of it.
Hello!
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Is this where you want me to put it? Okay, well, where? East side of the map. So here? Okay. Pedestal C?
A pedestal with nothing on top of it. Understood.
And I should be good to go ahead and place the final one.
An egg-shaped monument. This monument is an egg-shaped monument. Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Let's try
A
that.
pedestal with nothing on top of it.
Because it wasn't letting me place for some reason.
Upsy daisy!
Well, now it is.
The light!
The pentagram is complete.
What?
Why
Oh,
isn't
that
it
one-
working?
That wasn't
Pentagram is complete.
completely.
The placement of...
Wasn't completely it. Alright, so... What was off? Maybe I need to... Oh, it needs to be symmetrical. Where did I put the other one? Don't I need to put it directly? We were wrong to grab the pedestal from the northeast quarter. So the one on the guardian dog needs to move. There's a peach, so we move this one back there. Is that what you're saying?
A pedestal with a monument on it. Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Well, we've got a 1/7 timing now.
A pedestal with nothing on top of it. Understood.
Might just make it. So, do we need to move the guardian dog one back?
A guardian dog. Understood. Where would you like me to place it? A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
I can't believe I'm
Understood.
managing this so far. Did that just give me another 1/7?
An egg-shaped monument.
It did. Ha!
Understood. Where would you like me to place it? A pedestal with nothing on top of it. Upsy daisy!
That's true.
The light!
That's it. That's perfect.
The pentagram's complete.
What?
The world is...
It's breaking down!
Oh, we're in
The
our
Shovel
usual
Forge
form.
world disappeared. I am back to my usual appearance.
What about Iris?
It appears that she is unharmed.
Give the fruit of the Tokijiku no Kaku, for you shall then be blessed with eternal life.
Iba, the door to the shrine opened.
There's the fruit.
Is that the fruit of immortality?
It appears to be the seed of a citrus fruit of some kind. But we need the actual fruit.
That voice said something about the fruit of immortality. I wasn't expecting it to be literal.
Some believe that the fruit of immortality is a Tachibana orange. The Tachibana orange comes from a variety of evergreen trees. So we are looking for some kind of fruit. Fruits have edible flesh surrounding the seeds.
Right, but if we only have the seed...
This is a dream world. If we plant it now, it may grow quickly.
Hi, Hobbits.
Iba, you ready to slash and burn?
I see. If we plant it there...
Wait, she just did it?
It sprouted.
This must be a positive sign.
With the ashes as compost, then all we need is...
So I'm assuming the next thing is get the fruit to Iris. And we're now out of...
Date, we don't have much time.
Yeah.
We have to go back.
No, we can't! Iris! Iris!
Failed. Alright, retry from checkpoint. We gotta go there. Yes. Alright, so... we need to... put this... here.
Pedestal with Understood. Where would you like me to put it? A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
We leave that blue one alone, right?
Understood.
Now we just go and grab. Oh, the blue one on the ground. Needs to go.
An egg-shaped monument. Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Ali, you are an amazing streamer, and I appreciate you.
Thank you. Pedestal C.
A pedestal with nothing on top of
Thank
it.
you, Hobbits. Thank you, Shipbot.
Understood.
Then grab yellow.
An egg-shaped monument. Understood. Where would you like me to place it? A pedestal with nothing. Upsy daisy!
What does that mean?
I was mere-
I appreciate... The world is...
It's breaking down!
Hey, Jordan, thanks for the raid of 8 raiders. Welcome, raiders. Hope you enjoy your time here. Tiz, don't jinx me.
The Shovel Forge world disappeared.
Save.
What about Iris?
It appears
Welcome,
that she
Lady
is
Jordan.
unharmed.
How's it going? Hope you had a good stream.
Give the fruit of the Tokiji no Kaku, for you shall then be blessed with eternal life.
Iba, the door to the shrine opened.
You might cry? Oh no. Don't cry.
Is that the fruit of
Or is
immortality?
it a good cry?
It
like
appears
a
to
happy
be the
cry?
seed of a citrus fruit of some kind. But we need the
Right.
actual
Ooh.
fruit.
That voice
I
said
haven't
something
played
about
that
the
yet,
fruit
but
of
I've heard it's good.
immortality. I wasn't expecting it to be literal.
Some believe
on my
that the
list.
fruit
I
of
will be playing
immortality
it at
is a
some point.
Tachibana orange. The Tachibana orange comes from a variety of evergreen trees. So we are looking for some kind of fruit. Fruits have edible flesh surrounding the seeds.
Right, but if we only have the seed,
This is a dream world. If we plant it now, it may grow quickly.
Oh, thanks for the follow.
Iba, you ready to slash and burn?
I see. If we plant it there...
It sprouted.
This must be a positive sign.
Yeah, the colors are kind
Ashes
of
is
trippy.
compost, then all we need is...
I will save. Alright. Thanks, Nazian. I know that you're avoiding this one because you don't want to spoil it. Menu, say... No! No, 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 no! Oh, that was close! Ah! I almost quit! I almost quit. Ah. Alright, so I guess I need to go get something? I gotta go get this, right? What? Iba?
What?
Iris B. What? Okay. I'm confused. What are we doing now?
This is where the irises were blooming.
Okay, let's investigate for 1 second.
A plant that looks like it could bear the fruit of immortality is sprouting.
I wonder what we need to make it grow.
Assuming we have plenty of compost with these ashes, we could make a hole for it.
Spread the dirt, put a post up.
No. I feel as though we're overlooking something important.
Something we need to make the plant grow?
Okay, what are we overlooking? The Choyoza? Oh, we need to water it, right.
It's a chozuya. Why is it not broken?
Chozuya. Let's investigate it.
The chozuya was destroyed in the Shovel Forge world. The place where the irises were blooming has turned to ash.
Another bug?
That is a possibility.
But why?
Unknown.
That gives us another second, so we need to find something to water it with. Anyone see a bucket? Whoops, I clicked out of the game. That's a candle.
A lantern.
Yeah, the pedestal and the monument.
Oh, if you constantly dig it?
It's a Chozuya.
Right.
You do
Alright, have a
know
good
this
night,
is not the
Hobbits.
Shovel Forge world,
Hope you have a good
correct?
one.
But there's a pickaxe on the ground there.
Pickaxe?
Oh, hey. Shovel Forge.
You're
Pickaxe.
right. But why? The pickaxe even looks strange.
Maybe Iris left it behind because she wanted you to use it.
Perhaps. I'll use it.
It's not a Minecraft pickaxe, it's a Shovel Forge pickaxe.
Whoa!
It's raining.
Oh, it grew.
So this is the fruit of immortality.
It's shiny.
We need to hand this over to Iris.
Right. Hurry. Wait for me, Iris. I'm coming.
Alright. Got through lock number 3. We need to get through lock number 4. Rescue Iris.
Iris is unconscious.
Oh, you're right. We need to save. Again. Save, not quit. So, just as for those who don't know,
Iris
because
is unconscious.
of all the raiders, what has been happening in this game is it will freeze during the Somniums, which is what we are currently in, and it'll freeze so hard that we have to completely restart the game. And we'll lose a ton of progress if that happens. So that's why I am spastically saving and why my moderator is asking me to save constantly. So it's to make sure that we don't have any issues. Hey Iris, do you normally levitate randomly?
Thank you.
That's true. Nobody normally anything's in Somnium. Iris A acquired. Main 2, the Eternal Ceremony. Achievement unlocked. Fun. So did we save her? I guess we'll find out. Day 6, Wednesday. Abandoned factory. Her eye's bleeding.
Oh, good. You're awake.
Date, thank you for everything you've done for me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
No. Don't talk crazy. I synced with you to save you. This has to be the timeline where you live.
I don't want to die yet. I don't want to die. Don't want to die. I met you. I wanted to spend more time with you. I wanted to go places.
I'll take you. I'll take you wherever you want. I'll take you to Ichiru, Kunishir, Shikotan, Habamai. Anywhere you want, Iris.
Really?
Yes,
I'm gonna be okay.
of course. You won't die, I promise.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm not gonna die. I can be with you forever.
Of course you can. You're gonna live, Iris, forever and ever. You'll become a grown woman, get married, have kids. I'll even babysit them for you.
Tate, thank you. These past few days have been so much fun. Please, Mr. Dante! You can't leave me! Your back
this is
so
traumatic.
warm, Mr. Date. It feels like I've met you before. Then go on a date with me. And the Greek goddess of rainbows. You're the only person I can trust. Dante! Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Dante, can you tell me one last thing? I've been looking. Are you?
No, no, Iris. You can't die. Please, Iris. Iris. Iris!
To be fair, digging her eye out to do the sink probably wasn't a good idea either. And that's game, everybody! No. Well, that's the end of that line. I think that might be the end of the Iris route completely. I'll have to go check the story tree. Yeah, Iris route end. All right, achievement unlocked. So that's it for the Iris end or route. Yes, I would like to save. Yes. Does that unlock the branch we couldn't get to before? I guess we'll see. We are here. This is still locked. So the only route we can really go is back here to day 2, Saturday. Which means we gotta go here. So this goes all the way back to the Mizuki sink. It was a while back. So let's go ahead and begin that sink. You're right, break before we do that. I'm just going to make sure to make a save.
Maybe this is representative of me.
Actually, can I load save? Because I think I actually have a save. Well, it's fine.
Mizuki's.
We're going to go on break for a second. And go ahead, grab a snack or a drink. I'll be back within 5 minutes. All right. So, just as a reminder for those who are new to the stream, the game that I am playing, AI Somnium Files, is very flashy. It might cause seizures if you are sensitive to them, so just as a disclaimer, I think you may have already seen a little bit of it in the Somnium. That is something that happens with this game, so I trust you to use that, or view with caution, or not view at all. Welcome back, Tiz. We're just about to get back into it. Alright. So, let's go ahead and get on back into the game. Yes, I will be very mad if you do not take care of yourself.
State of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly
so this
slowly.
was our demo
Currently,
Somnium.
You and I are transmitting information at high speed.
Yeah, this is
So
the
it
very
only
first
appears as
Somnium,
though
so
time has
she's
stopped.
explaining everything.
Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with
I'm
relativity,
gonna go
right?
ahead and skip
Two people
through
can
this.
experience. Iba, speak.
No. Thank you, Iba. Alright. So...
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Oh gosh, if I remember correctly, we had to pull it out.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this. It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Alright, we reconnected the lightning with the lightning rod.
Pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
Okay. We have to get inside the control room.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Good point. Let's go ahead and save. I'm gonna save over top of this one because this was the divergent. So I'm overwriting that file. This is going to be our secondary. So it saves all of our progress.
The control room of the merry-go-round.
Brain hacks. Alright, so we need to open.
What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
Yeah, stuff is not that kind now.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Last
Looks like there's
time
something
we
inside them.
removed
Take a
the
look.
balloons, I believe. What we haven't done is investigate the left bird-cage.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
Lift, peek inside, tackle. Let's peek inside.
Let's see.
What is it?
It looks like a picture of something.
Picture?
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper in.
Tackle.
All right. How's this? It's heavy.
Gave us a fourth. That's
Agent
good.
Date,
A
you've
bird
got 5
cage.
minutes.
There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
Let's cut it down to a fourth and lift the bird
All right.
cage.
Leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
Alright, we remove the cage.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Alright, torn piece of paper.
There are torn pieces of paper.
Piece together, kick away, roll up and toss. Let's piece them together.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles.
Yes, yes. We will save.
This. Done.
Aw, that's a
But-
picture of her family.
You were able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo. But whatever her reason, it seems she regrets it. She repaired the photo in Somnium, the birdcage.
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
All right, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
Let's see if I remember how to do that. Is there a control box? Let's see. Check our map. Parasol, microphone. I think it's microphone. Okay, that's demonic. What the heck?
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Shout, maybe?
Stop it! Stop it already!
Apparently not. But it gave us a fourth tiny. Parasol? It's going around the same
Parasol is spinning.
as the... right on top. Spin more. Stop. Kinda want... Yeah, what the heck. Let's ride on top.
Seeing Seeing something spinning like this makes me want to go for a run.
You have the instincts of a hamster.
Oh, that's a good insult. You have the instincts of a hamster.
4 minutes.
Ooh, I love that.
The parasol is spinning.
Let's go ahead and stop it. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna save. Because I don't remember if that's a branch or not.
The parasol is spinning.
We'll stop it.
Like this.
I didn't think it would be that easy.
There she is.
Let's go. We have to save Mizuki.
Affirmative. It's Mizuki!
Alright, so we need to hug her.
Mizuki.
Footsteps. Don't think we saw that before. Who the heck? What? We hugged Mizuki. So quit. Day 2 is Saturday.
Are you okay?
Date.
Oh, hey, her muteness is cured.
Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
Because last time we failed, we weren't able to get her talking again. After she had calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Ota, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened that made Mizuki want to hide. Alright, let's check around. Monitors off. Betrayer. How does Aiba appear in Somnium?
Aiba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve.
Did
To
we
put it more
already ask
simply,
this? I don't
Aiba
remember.
is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's Somnium. Part of Aiba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Aiba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Aiba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
Shade. saw Somnium. About the figure I saw. Who do you think the suspect is? I don't care. Heck with you. You're dumb. About the figure I saw. Are you hungry? Who sent you the Nile message? How are you doing? Let's give you some TLC.
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
Come again?
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Are you hungry?
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
Alright,
Promise?
Promised her,
Stu,
stew.
you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
Aw. About the figure I saw.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Okay. Who sent you the Nile message?
I can't tell you,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
We
That's
already
not
know
a
who-
reason.
It was Renju, right?
You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
That's not gonna help.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Oh my.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
Woman code.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
Okay. She's lying in the chair. Seems to be doing okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eyes. I sympathize with her. Last night she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It's going to take a while for her to get back to normal. Hey, what up, boss? About Mizuki's muteness.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Aiba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
Aye, aye, boss. Thoughts on the suspect?
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
Okay. About what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the Sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
Do you have any questions?
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
So where is it then? Staring at Mizuki. I guess we gotta talk to this guy. About the figure I saw.
No, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone
I'm
Mizuki
definitely
saw
mad
in
at him.
person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Who do you think the suspect is?
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
Oh no,
What?
it was us all along.
I'm kidding.
About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However,
Yeah, I know that.
the sinker... But the sink...
We already did all this. Can I leave?
Hey, Pewter? Well, she's never...
That...
What?
I thought you would be.
What part?
I know every.
Pewter, I was...
I am not.
Perhaps...
It's not that. It was just. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that.
Why would that...
Summarize.
Anyway, Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Alright. Time to head to Bloom Park. Probably find footsteps? Maybe? When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Past the bush. In the past, there would have been a nice paved path. It's covered in brush and weeds now, but I can still make out the trail heading back. The figure went this way. Path through the bushes leads away from here. Skewered horse. Bench. What am I looking for? Let's talk to him. Talk to her. Right, is this the part where we discover the cell phone in the horse? I think that's a bit later, and I don't know if we'll do it on this run. Are you cold?
What do you care? You never cared about me ever, and I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me?
She's lashing out.
Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus.
A cactus.
In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Aw, how cute. About the suspicious figure.
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
I don't know, it was dark. But I think he was watching me. He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella. But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column.
Okay. Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here.
Now this is a very
Memories
horrible
of my
memory.
family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Oof. What's wrong? What do you think's wrong,
Nothing.
Dante?
Just wondering where this goes.
She's looking behind the bush. Guess I should check it out.
Iva, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iva, does the entire track run underground?
No, the track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iva, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's
Renju.
father. Renju Okiura.
That's not good. We always come back to Renju.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
Hey, Mizuki. You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I would never want to put cuffs on him. I'd never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. Stand by and watch a crime being committed, yes, but do it himself? No. When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemnis Gate.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
Indeed. Let's continue that.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. Called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
About the sus figure.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
We saw it at Sunfish Pocket.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
About the Nile message.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
That's not good. He's her father. That's why.
Call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our number one suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Says that was answered in the other route. Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
About Renju's questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
About his alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
I don't think we ever knew his alibi. Any idea where he is?
He vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. Didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
I can see Boss through my left eye. Iba is streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone. Never cared for them. Iba can connect directly. That's why I'm able to communicate with the HR. HQ. She doesn't see what I see. Hang up on Boss.
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Okay.
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast. In Akihabara.
Guess we're going there instead.
Can't be.
Yikes. Yeah, again with the left eye. Poor Mizuki. She's got to see both of her parents dead. That poor kid. Alright, police headquarters.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
What happened to Mizuki? Where'd she go?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father.
She's an
I hope she'll be okay.
How about you getting any sleep?
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes, several years ago.
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued.
6 years ago.
The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
About the incident 6 years ago.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women. And
each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Okay. Cyclops?
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Was the Cyclops captured?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't!
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
She
Iva,
seems pretty
bring up all
confident
investigation
about that one.
records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories. All lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it!
Boss is sitting on her desk. She looks tired, like me. Alright, I guess we'll talk to him. You seem troubled, Pewter.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first.
Dodging the question.
I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
How can
I'm
you
too
kid
tired
at
for
a
your
time
jokes
like
right now,
this?
Peter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Yeah, 6 years. Peter looks surprisingly serious. Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found, Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Alright, let's go to Sunfish Pocket. Once we get there, we'll save. Oh, Mizuki's in the back.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
We have a stowaway.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid!
Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. How did you even get in here?
It wasn't locked, I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
Alright. What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you, I can help!
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
Alright. Do you want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Seems like you're still in
Odd
it.
thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Dang.
Sounds pretentious to me.
Yeah, a little bit. About Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
What kind of secret? What is Shoko's secret? Tell us.
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
Right.
I am
Her
scanning
link to
all
the
known crime
Kumakuras.
databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
I'm glad you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
Ooh.
What
Crossing
about
the line.
Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
Ouch.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm
face.
stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
We're getting off track
Stupid old
fast.
man.
Punk-ass kid.
Alright, Sunfish Pocket. We walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir.
Who are you again?
And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
It's interesting. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and save. That's correct. Alright. It is time for us to end stream, so we'll rejoin this and take another look at this on Thursday. All right. So what do you think? You enjoying? We've gotten a lot done. We ended the Iris route. We're on to a new route. I don't remember which route this is. But lots of stuff happening. Poor Mizuki is a orphan this time. Renju's dead, and he died really gruesomely. We don't even know who Iris is in this route. So far. We'll see if she shows up later in this route. Maybe at some point we will be able to save her. We just don't know. Anyways, like I mentioned before, the schedule is going to be like this for the next couple of weeks because I joined a community band. So we will be doing Monday streams from 7 to 9 with pre-stream chat at 6:50. And then once I have my concert on the 19th, I think practice goes back to every first and third Tuesday. So on the weeks that I don't have practice, stream will be on Tuesday as normal. On the weeks that I do have practice, we'll have it on Monday, and I will indicate that in my Twitter announcements and in my Google Calendar, which you can find under the About section in my Twitch channel. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. I hope you show up again on Thursday. I enjoyed having you all here. And stick around after the credits to join me in rating one of my favorite streamers, Super Great Friend. He streams on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and he is the guy who actually inspired me to start streaming. So I hope you enjoy the raid and have a good night, my lovelies.